But first, tonight, our investigation into meth in Montana continues. Police reveal secrets from drug traffickers on how large quantities of drugs are brought into our state. Switches and hidden compartments are often found by police when they stop a massive drug load traveling on Montana's Drug Superhighway. But as fast as law enforcement can take down these loads, traffickers are already creating new ways to smuggle the drugs into Montana.
Methamphetamine. It's being distributed in large quantities to Montana, and it's driven here. Mexican cartels use our interstate system as a drug superhighway.
An increased level of violence.
Lieutenant Brandon Woolley with the Billings Police Department sees it all too well.
It's coming straight out of Mexico. So you're getting high purities, 98, 99% pure methamphetamine.
Violent crimes statewide have increased 34%. In Billings, meth-driven crimes have increased by 75%. For over 2 years, Woolley led the Eastern Montana High-Intensity Drug Task Force. His goal? To dismantle drug organizations.
We've done search warrants in literally every neighborhood in this community. In neighborhoods that, you would go and you'd see, a couple $1 million homes.
The drug scene in Montana has significantly changed. Years ago, meth was manufactured in homes, but state law cracked down on homegrown labs. Now, a call is made to Mexico and the distribution line begins.
It's supply and demand. And on the demand side, you have the addicts, you have the drive, you have the desire or the need for the drug. And then on the supply side, you have the manufacturing. And then you have the distribution hubs, you have the traffickers to get it to place.
In Billings, drug seizures exceed any other in our state.
Billings has always had a pretty healthy appetite for meth.
But the Eastern Montana Drug Task Force is making progress in taking down drug operations.
Just this year alone, to date, there are over 120 pounds of methamphetamine and over $600,000 in bulk cash seizures.
Still, violent crimes continue to plague the city, meaning there's more work to be done. That's because traffickers have gotten incredibly creative in finding ways to avert law enforcement. What looks like an ordinary car sitting in this Billings tow truck yard is one example.
So during our searches, our guys are looking for anomalies, things that are unusual. But the first thing that kind of popped out in this circumstance was a trunk release switch.
Traffickers using a combination of multiple switches only activated in sequence to trigger a drug compartment to open.
In this particular vehicle, there was another aftermarket hidden switch underneath of the dash. And then when our guys did it, I think there was some type of use of either like a blinker or the heater gauge going all the way over. If this vehicle was pulled over and there's a roadside search, if an officer's going through quickly, not taking his time, he probably would likely miss this.
Drugs were hidden in the cavity of this car, under the seats, extending from the dash all the way to the trunk.
Enough to get several pounds of drugs.
And this particular vehicle was used to cross the border into Mexico and come back up to Montana, likely several times. Traffickers using Montana's interstate to make illegal profits off our community.
Here we are on that corridor, 1, 2, we do have kind of a large rate of, some lower income that ends up turning to the drug use, whether it be for mental health care because they're self-medicating or just the drug itself.
Montana's first lines of defense in the meth epidemic are police force. They know they have their work cut out for them.
You look at all of our violent crimes, most of our homicides are methamphetamine related. Majority of our officer-involved shootings, methamphetamine related. And if you were able to, in a magic world, carve that out, I think you would have a lot less problems.
The Eastern Montana High-Intensity Drug Task Force was recently awarded for their work in taking down and dismantling drug cartel activity in Montana. But of course, their work still continues.